ahoy there and other sorts of introductory comments. I am Tiny Pirate, and this is a live stream of Factorio, episode number 30, which is quite ridiculous if you ask me. But hey, we're getting there. And I'm just dealing with... Oh no, YouTube's being good at last. Wonderful, wonderful. So, since we last fiddled around, I've done a few little things, and they're probably worth mentioning. So first of all, I was a bit conscious that we were a little short on some supplies, so I've created more supplies, basically. Map, are you going to let me zoom in? Maybe we'll flick to the in view. So up here we've added a whole bunch more stone mining. What is this nonsense here? Let's put that there. There we go. So we've got a whole bunch more stone mining. Lots and lots and lots of stone mining. Down here we've got a whole plant producing glass, and by the looks of it is absolutely chocker, which is great. And I don't know what else has been going on. Let's go back to the map view. More glass plant over here. Just copy and pasted the entire design down. It's not perfect by any means. It's a little bit rubbish, I will freely admit that, but it does the job, and we're interested in speed and job doing in this build. I've got a little bridge going because these drones are just... they're just so stupid. They get stuck if they cross water, and they get confused, and it's just really annoying. But that's okay, that's one of those things. Here we'll eventually get some stuff going, we'll get some mining going, but to be honest, we've got tons and tons of stone present right now. Actually, let me just have a look. What is the inventory for stone? 145k? Yeah, they're starting to pick back up again. So I always like to keep a little eye on this LTN view here, inventory view, just to see what is out and about, make sure we've got what we want. I've also pretty much entirely cleared out the old base. Look at that. It is empty, which means we've got this whole new place to expand to, which is where we'll do future planetary launch stuff from. I'll probably set up like another hub here where we bring in fuel and parts, and then I'll move them around because it's easy that way. Other things that are going on, there's a little bit of expansion this way with some... Yeah, actually we need a teeny bit more. Is everything alright here, game? Are you coping? Oh well, I will worry about that some other time perhaps, but yes, we're building some routes. Other than that, everything's going quite well. I have put in an entire production stack for, and you see it's a little bit low in frames, for the space scaffolding. Just conscious how much we tend to need and how much we're likely to need in the future. So that's now a whole production stack on its own, which I think is a good idea. It is draining the frames, and the frames drain everything else. So I can't remember what the frames require. So many resources. They require glass, plastic, steel, and copper just to produce the low density frames. And so yeah, that's the reason why we've got quite a backlog of stuff right now. But that's all well and good. Okay, we're back with me. That's all well and good because we are basically now ready to head up into space to do the stuff we want to do in space, which is to get material science going. Oh, and by the way, here is a large chest full of all those space scaffolding. And I've told the rocket to go up that there always should be 10 or 15k. Where is it? 10 or 15k worth of space platform up there at any one time. So now that should be relatively quick. Like if I was to up this to 20k, which I don't think I'll do, it would suddenly a massive fleet of drones will fly out. Speaking of which, we're looking at 5,500 logistic drones and 6,700 construction drones, which is pretty sweet. So I better switch my spacesuit before I head up there. And this is looking okay. No stations, low density frames. Yeah, that's just, we're going to have to be patient and let the system catch up. I think we're just going to head up there and catch up with our material science production. So the good news is, as far as I'm concerned, is that while I am fully vaxxed and boosted, and so I am feeling just fine. A little bit groggy and a bit sleepy and all of that stuff, but it should be right in a few days. But I have to isolate. I have to do multiple days of isolation, which might mean multiple days of live streams. We'll see. base is looking pretty sweet. One of the things I am sort of thinking about is putting in another landing spot for cryonite slush, but which we have produced. Where is it? It's somewhere in here. It's one of the, oh, heck knows where it is. Here it is. So I have got this produced, but it just doesn't get used in that much. I mean, it makes some things a little cheaper, but I just don't care about the cost of things at present. We just make so much of everything. Just like, why bother making things cheaper when you just make more of them? Don't have to reroute the base then. So here, kind of full of those guys. So one of the things I sort of want to do is probably adjust the power system up here first. Like, we're using none right now. I don't really need to, but I will want to eventually, I suspect. Look at all these beautiful resources coming in. So it's basically, what have I got here? Let me just get myself a little bit more room. And what do I need to make this work? Probably, come here. Like it. I'm just failing to keys. Use them keys. Oh, we need a little bit of a connection over to there. And then we're going to need, oh, we need a little bit more over here. And we'll drop this down. It's a big test of COVID brain to see if I can pull all the key buttons controls off. Yeah, that looks fine. Are we seeing a bunch of construction? Here they come now. Alright, they're going to charge up as they fly over, of course. So we only have 800 or 750 construction bots up here. I have sent up a few more, so we'll see if that number climbs. I think I put them in the inventory. There you go, 751. Yeah, they're slowly climbing as they get moved around. Alright, you boys do that. But we have the very important job of producing material science. So what do we start with here? Materials and blank data cards. So I've actually done a little bit of rejiggling. Blank data cards are now on the space bus, so to speak. It all gets really dirty up here, and to be honest, I'm pretty embarrassed about this whole mess. It's my own silly fault. I should have made these just come on and then come off in a really clean way, but I didn't, because I'm silly. One of the things I did do though was create an entire a rocket here which just sends junk home. So it just sends trash from our production of junk home, which is quite good. So I think we will probably continue to use that down here in the future. What have we got? We need to get the Thermodynamics Facilities. So are they even on my list of things that I want? These are all on their way. Just gotta find the Thermodynamics Facilities. Let's just make sure they're here. Let's have 10 of them and 10 of the other ones that I know maybe they want. Maybe 5 of them, and what else is out there that we can ask for? I know, we'll ask for all the things and we'll just see what turns up. Do we need any of this other stuff? Alright, so some stuff is flying towards us, I presume. And we deliberately left it all up here to start with, so that works. If you can hear weird clonking in the background, that's my family also in isolation. Isolation. Come on, boys, hit me. Hit me with all them good stuffs. So, that's all going to come in. Okay, good. So Thermodynamics Facilities, that requires plasma and is, what is this made in thermodynamics? Produces contaminated scrap. Contaminated scrap we have to treat a little differently. So that might take a little bit of fiddling around with. Contaminated scrap comes up here. Takes contaminated scrap and it's fed in. Oh, this line here can take the contaminated scrap away, so looking at there? Contaminated. Oh yeah, contaminated, scrap. And okay, we can feed it from down here somewhere eventually. Alright, so let's have a look what this is going to actually take to build. Thermodynamics Facilities. Okay. I don't even know how much of this stuff we're going to need, but we'll just start plonking. So I want you to make... What is the first one on the list? Cold? We'll make things in order. What on earth is that? Biomass. Okay, so cold is going to require plastics. At what kind of rate? 4 and 1 in 40 seconds. Wow, that's pretty slow. We'll chuck some of these in and we'll see what it looks like now. Per second. Does it actually change much when it's powered? I've often thought it didn't. Or it does, but I've heard different opinions on that. No, it didn't change at all. 2.4. 2.4. So, with all those speeds in, it's going to produce a bunch of junk and take out per second not very much at all. So that's good news. It will require cold in and that one out. So we are going to see something like this. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Realistically, we're going to want to produce a lot more, but if we can make it scalable, tileable. So we have the cold come in, our standard template, and that one come out. I feel like I could just about blueprint some of these things. That's that. In fact, why don't I just start by blueprinting them from the get-go? So does that go all the way through to... So we want to do it like this, I think. And likewise up here. And we'll have stuff come in from the top and spit out at the bottom. It's a little awkward, isn't it? Like, yeah, that definitely is. So we'll assume something like that. Make sure we get roughly tileable, controllable. It's going to spit in and spit out. And do we have enough room for power to be easily added? I also need to pay attention to... Can we do a thing like that? I'm just having a little play. Alright, so how can we make this power look kind of sweet? Yeah, that's actually not within the... So if we're doing, like, we do a little zigzaggy power like this, that might be quite cute, and then we'll just put a power pole right next to it. I just want to not fill up the gaps here with the large power poles, like with these ones, although there is some advantage to that. Yeah, I'll have a ponder. And the output is going to be contaminated and or cold and what have you. So actually we need to... Do we just want to dovetail them off at the end? Yeah, what is the actual requirements? 8 contaminated and 1 cold. Wow, that's quite a lot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 40 every... Like, what is that even... Actually, let's do the maths on this just to get it roughly right. 12 per second. That's not too bad. What I might do though is send the contaminated stuff out the top. And that way we we'll sort of put that problem on the other side of the belt, or rather than having to shovel it all the way up the north side. Contaminated scrap, and then it's going to just form part of a chain like this. So I should just be able to just do that to get started with. Now that doesn't seem too bad, does it? Does that seem okay? I think, yeah, that sort of looks okay to me. Can I... No, I do need an actual pipe there. Alright, it's a shame. I was hoping to fit like a big power pole in. But that's alright, we'll get there. So, material science, yada yada yada. Out the bottom here, we will put the actual data, the cold thermodynamics data. And we'll just chuck it all on some kind of belt that comes through everything. So, if that one is like that, can we just do that? Oh, actually, let's just pull this into here. Because actually, yeah, we probably do want this over here. Alright, we can probably copy this fairly safely now. Let's just say, can we make all of this work goodly? Oh yeah, why not? Let's just make 6 of them to go. And we have construction range. Nice. And all of that stuff is built out there. So that is the sort of plan. Of course, none of this has... This slot hasn't quite transitioned over. It's fine. Alright. We'll make sure this is eminently repeatable in case we want it to be. And that's going to pump stuff out the top. Okay, I'm pretty comfortable with that. So we're gonna need to bring coolant in as well. I forget about that. That is such a job. So one of the things I will do is probably do this so that I can run the pipes that way. So this one needs data cards and material. So what we will do is, yeah, and then, oh really, I'm out of belt? Oh, come on game. I can't believe you would cheat me. There has to, are you telling me there's none up here? There has to be. I think I've got a flaw on the planet telling me how much there is at all times. I've prepared all of this beautiful work. Yeah, of course there's a space belt up here. I knew there was. We'll make sure, doubly sure that that is actually an order that the system has in its systems. And really I should do this for all the planets, but I just can't be bothered, to be frank. Yeah, 3,000 at any one time. And so there should be some in here to make up the numbers. Yes, there is. Good stuff. Where's my belt? I know what we also... Ah, here we go. Do I have enough actually on order? Oh, 300. Oh yeah, you know, we want heaps for this job. We've got so much work to do in this space. And we want 100. And what else do we have up here? Look at all of this junk lying around. It's just a tragedy. I'm hoping to clear some of this out. So behind each of the landing pads here, I now have a chest that requests things like copper, and it gets shoved in here, which should reduce the number of just random transport activities from the surface, because we do make a little bit of copper and iron ourselves over in our scrap recycler. So that'll hopefully help. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Material science. We are on the correct side of it, and we want to take some off and balance before and after. And then we want data cards as well. And buses are just the best. It just makes life so much easier for a given value of easy. And wham, that's kind of all we require. Now, liquid should go on the bus as well, I think. But it's a matter of getting all of this supply from... And really, this was a huge mistake. All of this construction here was dumb, and I should have pushed all of this stuff down at the bus and then punched it out the bottom somewhere. You live and you learn. Where there is my supply of the super cold. It comes out this way, gets sent all over the place, and I should send it down here. Yeah. So let's send... Oh. It's a little bit weird. Which one do we want to go down? Like that. I fear that one day this is all going to come back to haunt me in some horrible way, where I'm going to find that there's not nearly enough of something important because of the way this has been constructed. I wish this was the belt, that the pipe dragging was as smart as the belt dragging is, where it'll realize that you want to keep going and backfill a pipe in the right spot. Oh, phew, that made it over. And we know where we need to go because we can just look for the... Yeah, here we go. It's going to be a pain. And we'll just go... Just run along the pipe. Here we go. Pop, pop. And we need to go... actually straight over this stupid spot that we've just made. It's not so smart what I've done, but hey, that's okay. We will just go like this. Just not quite enough. Yeah. I'm even thinking of establishing, in fact, I might do that. I was thinking of establishing on the bus like a couple of buffer tanks to ensure that supplies meet or demand is met. Okay, I think I will do that. And I can also then ensure that... No, shivers. Oh... What is wrong with these fluids? Oh, okay. That should work now. Okay, where is it going wrong? We got the blue stuff, the blue stuff, the pink stuff, the blue stuff, the pink stuff, the blue stuff. Alright, cool. The light blue stuff comes in the top, or the purpley stuff comes in the top, the pink goes out the bottom. And the game doesn't want me to make that silly mistake. So, yeah, why not around here, which looks like a good spot for it as any. Do I actually want to keep these poles exactly there? Probably not. There seems as a good idea. And it'll do. It'll do for now. Did it actually form part of a neat grid? Yes, it kind of does. What I might do is... What? No, come on, game. How are you so confused? Okay, well, that was peculiar. Actually, I just realized I don't want to even do that. I want to take this out, put a tank in, which will slowly fill up, probably way more than we need. Oh, you're doing it again. Why have you got so confused? Okay. That's just ridiculous. So, game, just chill out. Cold thermofluid is all there. These are all fine. 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 Like, I can take this out and replace it, yeah? Yeah, that's not a problem. Over here I can... That's not a problem. That's also fine. The right fluids are in each of these. Yeah. So... Oh. Where's that coming from even? Oof. What cross wires have we got? We got super cold in our coolant lines. I don't even know how that was possible. Cold, cold. Don't tell me this one's super cold. No, it only wants cold. Cold. Okay. Oh. Okay, we're contaminating it somehow. Oh no. Okay, where is the super cold thermofluid? Oh heck. Oh my god. Okay, wow. Somewhere there's something going wrong. Cold thermofluid and... So I'm using cryonite slush in a couple of places, because actually it looks like, yeah, I did bring some in. I clearly have no idea what I'm doing half the time. But yeah, some is being brought in... Where even? Oh, here. Yeah, I'm actually bringing it in. How clever of me. That's fine. So where is the super cold being made? Here. Here is the super cold. In theory. Okay, super cold. Okay, you're happy, happy, happy. But somehow you're contaminating something. Let's double check. Outputs are all clean here. No, that's weird. This one's wrong. These are all completely wrong. So we've got to rethink some of these because it's causing issues. Alright. I suspect that this is meant to be the cold out, it's the warm output. Yeah. Look. Get rid of all... Okay, that was blocking everything up. That's fine. Now this fluid system I think is corrected. Let me just double check before we fix the super colds. That should have made all of this better. Alright, cool. Yeah, so we had some cross wires in the fluid network. What a fun time that was. Don't you just love these optimizations? There we go. Happy time. So yeah, tons of that. That's happy. That's going to pump us full of the right kind of fluids further down. Hopefully it won't break anything. Now, you guys are chronically broken. Alright, so in, out. Okay, so if we just went along and did that, these should all work. There we go, they're all working the right way. Now, there is a cryonite recipe, which I obviously just shouldn't fiddle with. See, it produces 15 with cold thermofluid. It produces 10 super cold and 5 not so cold. So it's kind of, I don't know, 50%, 100% more efficient? I don't know. Problem is that even trying to do that right now will cause me drama, because I would have to rewire and plumb things, and I would rather shoot myself, to be frank. Is it actually filling? Are you on? Operate if it's less than 5k? Yeah, operate if you're less than 10k. Let's crank this baby up. Oh, it's got cold in it. No, we don't want the cold. We want the... Alright. There we go. So some of them are not oriented the right way. Correct. Okay, they have the right fluid in the network. Oh my god, what a pain in the bum. Okay, that's all... Wow. Okay, yes, that is finally working. What a pain in the bottom. He got there in the end. Hey, Whiskers. Oh, yeah. Fluids are one of the things that I think games really struggle to make meaningfully, transparent to the player. Where have all my fluids gone? Like, how is the system supposed to work? And why is there not enough stuff? And, like, okay, what the... What? Why are all the pipes empty now? Okay. It's on. Just... Well, you know what? I have my new improved speedy mods. So that'll help. Okay, we got pipe. It is filling here. It's going into here. There's a backlog. They're getting pumped out at speed. At not much speed, but it is doing. Okay, coal. The right stuff is going the right direction. I have a little bit of cryonite coming in where I could fit it in, but it doesn't always work because I'm rotating these. Sometimes cryonite's trying to be pushed in from the bottom and sometimes from the top, which is why it's every second one. But long story short, I could only get a little bit of cryonite use. Yeah, Factorio... Yeah, I mean, it's not... The fluid system isn't too bad. It's just not amazing. And this is, not pushing the throughput that we'd want either. But I'm convinced it'll catch up. At least I can now see fluid in the pipe. So that's good. Alright, fluid is in the pipe. We are going to slowly fill up down here. It's probably a bit of overkill to have this much fluid down here to start with, but these pipes are now crammed full, or will be soon. And all of this is now going to work as soon as we power it, which I think I will try and do. It would be nice if I could fit them in there, but I can't. But I also need to leave room for beacons, so it wouldn't be... Oh, it'd be great if I could just fit one in right there. I could fit one there. Yeah, maybe that's what I do. And then every second one becomes like a power boy. Yeah, that works, eh? That's pretty sweet. That looks pretty tidy. What are we seeing? Yeah, we're seeing data pile up, blah blah blah. Good. Alright, that where functionally is a thing. Now, we've got to bring the junk, nasty stuff. It's going to be a bit terrible to navigate. Where did we agree it was going to come out from? There is a contaminated filter here, right? Yeah. So we can just add it onto the bottom over here. I can probably squeeze it up this. I'm almost wondering if the ideal, like up here, I'm almost wondering if the ideal model for a bus in space exploration is to almost have like a like 2 buses, a fluids and a return bus, and all the other things you want on a bus. If that makes sense. I missed an underground. Oh my god. Oh, okay, cool. I'll check that in a minute. I'm pretty sure I know what you mean. And still got more to go. So much scrap. But at least this will be the return line for all scrap and all contaminated scrap, in theory. Alright, cool. Let me have a look. Did I miss? That's happy. That's happy. That's happy. Happy. Oh, here we go. Of course. Bonk. There we go. Look at all that happy scrap. So you, well, not scrap, science stuff, functionally scrap if you ask me. Cross the Rubicon here, all these little beautiful constructions, and don't mix up with our wham. There we go. That should be that problem solved. That's like one production line done. I would like to think. Goodness me. So just having a look at them producing and thinking. Yeah, that's okay. Chugging away, yeah. Seems pretty happy, doesn't it? Oh, the heat, the hot, sorry. Yeah, so we need to return this fluid. A special case, we'll make this one go like this, and I might give myself just a little bit of room. How far can it go like that? Oh, how convenient. Ah, just about. And I might even do a buffer for the overheated fluids as well on the way back up. Just because otherwise I will worry that the game will make a mistake. Or we will make a mistake and we won't put enough effort into ensuring this works. Something like that, and then I don't even think I will pump it. Let me just see where it's going to tap up to. Where is a return line? Now there's one. Yeah, that kind of works. It doesn't look like it's that busy. So if we just do that, and we'll come back down so I get the right numbers. Yeah, I mean, taking a bus approach does help so much. What I'm also aware of is that I do have the capacity to make a space train bus, and as you'll be aware if you've seen this scenario much, I do like a good train bus. Like, I find the train grid is just the perfect way to manage so much production, especially if you want to scale up. And every time I've ignored it, I've come to regret it. Like, it's so optimal. I don't actually know why you would advise people to do anything else these days, to be honest. Oh, of course it's just okay. Of course it's in the slightly wrong place. That's fine. What? No, that's not the one I want. Oh, that's slightly cooled. I'm very silly. This is the warm fluids line. Where is the... Oh, you what? Oh, this could... I could do something funky here. Like... Oh, look, here's all that scrap coming down. Yes. Oh, that's ugly. That's really ugly. Oh well. I will actually undo this because that is like sin. That's too much even for me. Alright. Okay. Let's just pretend that none of that exists. Train grid is a must. Yeah, like, I'm not sure if you've seen... Have you seen my surface whiskers? Womp. Like, you know, if you, it's so good. Like, you're like, oh, we need more glass. Well, you know, do I have enough stone? Actually, I don't really have enough stone. But say I want more glass. I just go, oh yeah, I want more glass. Copy, paste, boom, it's done. More glass now exists, and the trains will go around and move it. And LTN makes it just perfect. Drones, what the heck are you doing? Why are you carrying coal across here? I'm going to have to put a bridge across here to stop them traveling so far. But yeah, this is not even a massive train grid. It's pretty big, but it's not massive. I once, in my last game, which wasn't live streamed, I got to about twice this, maybe 3 times this. Then the game itself started having issues. So, okay, happy. Everything is wonderful and joyous. We need to leave space. How big is the space? Is that about 3? I'm just going to put that there as a reminder to leave space for beacons. Now we need to move on to the next science pack, which is also thermodynamics. And it's the same stuff. Oh, but it's without the coolant, and we have to bring down a plasma stream. That seems very same. How same is it? I want the hot thermodynamics. So plasma comes in either side. Something like that would make sense, right? Because we're really good at that. And what we would then do is... yeah, just like across the top here. Can I just make that? That doesn't really make any sense. We'll do it from here. And when we'll output... Yeah, I mean, let's try that. Yep, the only thing is we just don't need this one. And we want it to be the hot. And so that works, that's going to work just fine. These are going to work okay. Might want to stretch them out just for the fun of it. And once we get these ones sorted, how are we looking for... I might put another one of these down just for the fun of it for now. Space exploration. Well, I mean, I've got a decent computer and I'm running several worlds, but I'm ticking along at... Ugh, it's dropping slightly. I'm ticking along. Got this one, this orbit. I'm not sure. Like, I'm curious to see how far I can push it. Hopefully a really long way, to be perfectly frank. So we do need to bring down plasma streams. So while that's being built, we can find a spot to do that. Can I just bring it straight down the middle here? I'm just having a look. We've got to jump those things. Make our way around the pipes. I mean, maybe if I tucked in close to the holmium, it'd be okay. Yeah, that looks viable all the way up to here. Yes, I believe so. So, oh wow, okay, yeah, we're gonna have to up the amount of plasma stream that we have. So, plasma. Oh, yeah, okay, give us some power over here, someone. Okay, do it the dirty way. Actually, I'm kind of surprised I didn't push it out as well, actually. That seems a bit of an oversight. Like you do want to push it out. It does help. Yeah, you know, you want all these fully filled. Okay, that's fine. across all the way to wherever I guessed was the right spot. Oh, next to the holmium. That's here, isn't it? Yeah, that's going to have to be... yes, and we'll go down here and then take over there. Bonk. Bonk. Cool. Yeah, the mod is... I don't find them too demanding so far, but I'm not sure if I'm doing anything especially clever with how I play it. I don't think I play in a UPS managed way. I may have to do that one day if I want to finish it. So UPS, for those of you who don't know, is the number at the top right that flicks away there. It tells me how much the game engine or the Factorio itself is keeping up with all the requirements to manage all the fluids and other systems. Everything that moves requires, you know, an update from the game system. Oh yeah, this is working out okay. I haven't got any major problems so far. Hello, tanks. I'm just going to go right past you and pretend you don't exist. We want to bring you guys in. Yeah, we'll go all the way down. So I need to do this. I kind of hate doing this in some ways because I just don't know how many of these products I'm ever going to actually use. Realistically. You know, I don't know if I'm going to use those further down the bus, but they're there. Eventually train bus will solve that. So this is looking all tickety-boo. We will have to do an output channel for the scrap, which at least we can fork in up here. Actually, all of this is going to be left balanced, so let's right balance it, and that can go on the left. Ah, that works. That'll do. I'm always thinking, am I making any weird compromises that are going to hurt me later on? And I don't think I am. Certainly hope not. We do want this to be bigger in general. You know, let me copy that whole stack from there to there, because then that'll cover that one. Yeah. Okay, and what was the production time on that recipe anyway? 40 seconds as well, so it's not... okay, so we have to put in... yeah, we have to put in another one as if there was a power station there. That's fine. We'll do that. So those are just going to tick along. That's going to come in here. The plasma, I will be just really lazy and bring it in straight across. Oh, actually, I also need to bring in the... ooh, that's a bit silly of me. I do need to do exactly the same thing as I did up here. In fact, it's almost identical. Like, it wouldn't hurt just to put it exactly like that. Oh, actually, one more. I want to turn this one down to like here. So we need a... Alright. There we go. Something like that. Chugga, 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 chugga. Oh no, out of pipes. Do I actually even have any pipes in the network? Oh, space to ground. Awesome. Okay, cool. So that shouldn't be a problem. So, first thing we can do is... do that. Sorts that problem out. And pick up the data cards as well. Hopefully we don't break the data cards throughput and by just tapping off all of these chains. Oh, okay. Alright, that looks pretty sorted. Underground pipes is what I need now. And then we're pretty good on that stack. Belt bus. Belt bus is not always fun. Like, it's good at the start, but you gotta change the trains. And I did a really unstructured train, or tried to do an unstructured kind of train bus, where it was just like lots of belt, and then sort of a bus, and then a trains feeding the bus. And that also you just hit problems, I found, really fast. So it was way better to just go for a grid at scale. It's been interesting seeing that. Like, it's not something I've done before this year, I guess you could say. But a big part of it was developing the right kind of grid to start with. So this particular style of grid, where it's all snaps and it tiles perfectly and coverage is perfect for the ports. I'm gonna have to make one for space, I can tell. It just seems really optimal. The only things I would change, actually, I've been reflecting, is that this lane here comes out this way, and there's no other way. You can't cut this corner. There are numerous times where being able to go this way or this way would actually be helpful. So I'd probably move this in about 2 squares so that either corner could be taken. It increases the signal complexity a little bit, but there are times where you really want someone to be able to use the inner track, and I can't think of them right now. It's mostly when I'm sitting at mining facilities. I keep kicking myself because I have to do some workaround to make things fit in the train side. On the downside, doing that may increase the train congestion due to weirdness that I haven't thought about yet. So, not sure. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. And of course it's not quite in the right spot. That's fine. We'll do this. And just snake it around like that, some weird corner. Yeah, train fed bus belt, that's what I've done before, as you said, and it was just messy. Oh, look at, whoa, that's a ton of scrap coming out. Eek. And it's going to just spit out lots of delicious... Actually, one of the things I need to be able to do is to... Peter, what are you doing? I need to be able to spit... I guess I can just right-click this, turn it downwards, something. Yeah, I can do the same here. Why are you all not working at max speed? What are you missing? Oh, I see. You've all got the wrong filters. I'm like, what is going on? We want the hot data. Hot data. Hot. The hottest data you can give me. Cool. We're now learning about hotness and we're learning about coldness. Hello, Stoyan. Yes, I am currently on COVID leave. So I need all the slow burning brain power that I can to spend on this, obviously. So tensile strength data. This is a weird one. Wow, okay. Oh, it's a looping one. Holy heck. Okay, so we're gonna need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredients. One of them being a fluid, and we're gonna need to then spit out one of those ingredients back in as a priority. I could see this. Oh no, I'm going to do this. I'm not going to use the splitters for this. I'm going to use a container for this. And then we're going to make scrap, which is fine. And contaminated cosmic water. That's a pain. So I will need a little bit of room for this because we need the mechanical facilities. You can move at least to there. You just move up there for now. Get out of the way. Okay, so no one's going to do that except me. Okay, minions, go do that. So, mechanical facility thingamybobby. I'm going to put you there. No, you're not a... You're a laser facility. What am I thinking? How could I make that stupid mistake? Laser... Do I even have a mechanical thingamies being made? Mechanical facility. Let's go for 10. Okay, non-exist in the network. Okay, go get some made. Yeah, so far doing alright, Stoyan. Fully vaxxed and boosted, like every sane person out there. And I am doing pretty good. Just isolating a little bit from the old fam and trying to keep my brain from getting too bored, but also not taxing it too much. I've heard that you really don't want to get yourself too tired or too worn out, because that tends to or helps lead to long COVID. Oh wow, we just spat our chunks out everywhere. The factory was... Can I not pick anything up? Oh god, okay, my inventory's full. So I tend to just dump lots of stuff in these random boxes here, because eventually the factory will need them to make more factory. And that's where the box, the system draws from. This factory maker here. I use this little one space factory to make every other spare component. So yeah, so far doing alright. Thank you. I'm just feeling a bit tired and a bit sore and so on, but yeah, not too bad. Do we have the mechanical thingamies that I want? You get out of there. You can have some of that too. We do have the mechanical facilities. Wonderful. And oh god, look at all the junk I've got in my inventory. In fact, I should send those units back down to the planet, the level 3s. No, I actually want those. I will almost certainly use them. That stuff can all stay. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think we're set. Relatively set. Looking forward to more streams. Yeah, cheers. I might do some more Star Wars related ones as well. I'm quite enamored with messing around with Star Wars, the role-playing game. 3, give every one of those known to man, and if there's one of those, chuck those in there too. Now I know there's going to be some. As soon as the game catches up. Oh, hang on a second, guys. I've got to... Actually, no, I can leave that for now. There's a phone call, but I can wait. So, we have mechanical facilities. No. Where? Ah, there. Good. Aish. I mean, I do appreciate the decent art that comes in this game and in this mod, but tensile strength was the next one, wasn't it? But it can be hard to find things at times. Alright, so now if we make one if we do our standard tile like this, yeah, we can do that. We can do this. Just need to double check that all works. And one there and one there. I really like to get these pretty standardized. I should put that on that. So that works. And what does that even produce? Oh, again, it's a really slow recipe, isn't it? So if we doubled that and tripled it, so we had 6 of them running at any one time, I'm sure we'll want to run a heap more. It's going to make a lot of scrap, but it's not consuming very much at all. Brilliant. So we can run pipes out all over the show. So these are all the things. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to have 2 input belts, and how much on the output? Oh, so much output. Yep. Okay, so the biggest output we have is scrap. So one of the things I want to do, actually, is put a buffer here. And this, actually not quite there. Yeah, like something over here. Do I want to bring in everything on one side? I kind of do, for reasons. Oh, but I do have to output stuff as well. So it becomes... could do it like this, and then do some jumping around. That's going to get a bit jammed up. I mean, I think it's doable, but it's jammed up. Do it like that. Oh, and of course, not right in front of the stupid thing would make sense, wouldn't it? So, and wham, wham, bang, and input. There's one input, and we will do exactly the same thing down here. There's another input. We will have some scrap going out. Scrap, yeah. And we need to have some iridium going out as well, which I want to do... Should I just do it like that? The iridium can go out, because what I want to do is just send the iridium back into the big box, basically. I'm afraid you'll have to go for now, a little weird thing. Yeah, that'll connect things up nicely. And then this will go like this, and... Oh, really not usefully... There we go, and then sneak in there. Now, at some point I'm going to completely overwhelm that, which will be a tragedy, and I may have to create another rocket to send stuff home. Yeah, yeah. Did I clear up the starter base? Oh, yes, I did. Womp, 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 womp. Here we go. It's probably best to view like this. Starter base is all cleared. Look at it. It's just pure, pristine land to conquer. And I've added on, or started expanding a little bit of bits and bobs, and added on some more production for glass and what have you up here, because glass is required. A ton of it's required for low density frames, and I'm eating low density frames like nobody's business, because we're making over here now somewhere a whole bunch of space structure. Thankfully it's finally backed up, but yeah, it was eating all of our frames. So now this, actually you can still see huge demand. Mostly that's not meant for anything useful, like it's just filling up backlogs. I'm just going to remove that idiot. Alright. Okay. Now, let me have a look here. That is, I think, going to be okay. So that. I want to get the mechanics of this part quite careful. So, this is going to be a bit of a fiddle. So I'm going to basically return all of the outputted. Actually, how much is it per recipe? Oh, 25%. It's not too bad. So we're going to return some, and then we're going to spit some out as well. And we're only going to feed the iridium from this mechanism, basically. So actually, something like that wouldn't be that crazy. That would probably work perfectly well. So that would be iridium coming in. What does the actual recipe require? 1 iridium and a steel or a material or anything. So we want to put stuff on the other side. We can put like a material testing pack on the other side. We can just set that up now so that we know that that's a thing. And I will just copy exactly this because it's cute. shouldn't probably have done that right at the start. Yeah, no worries. Have a good one, Stoyan. So then, yeah, iridium will come piling in. We'll fill this box with it, and we'll control the inputs here. So there's always at least 5,000 iridium, and then we'll output, hopefully at high enough speed. I think that'll do the trick to the outputs. When I was messing around with one of the other builds on the other worlds, you guys, some of you who've watched it will remember I got really stuck because I couldn't seem to physically produce, or to get a backlog to not happen. Things got stuck. Long story short, I had to do a lot more better, smarter things. And I use logic to do that, use the game system logic, but that can be a pain, so this is better. So that'll come zooming in over here, and then we will just use some of these, and we'll say you can only if iridium is less than 5,000. And give you some power for all of you guys. Of course it's one square off. This will work though. So now they're going to populate, and very quickly that all works out, and then that's going to come back in, and as soon as it hits 5,000, actually it might even, 5,000 seems a little extreme, right? Maybe when it hits 1,000, it'll stop. And these guys will then pick up the return and just shove it in the box, no problem whatsoever. So that's that side sorted. We do need some lubricant. We also need the steel and the data cards, and of course we shall do that the classic way. Rip it right off the bus. I kind of should figure out when is the time to refactor the whole base. Cause that's going to be such a massive job. I'm not even sure how to do that, to be perfectly frank. Steel and data cards. Whoops. So, go this way. I'm going to have to tear everything up and put down... shit. Shivers. No. No. Phew. I'm going to have to put down all kinds of shenanigans. Actually, that's probably a good point. Why don't we just do that for both of them? I'm going to have to put down like fluid, transfers, and trains, and the whole works. I think that's going to be pretty fun, but it's going to be massive. Do I even have steel on the bus? That's none of that steel. Steel, where are you? I bet you're somewhere up here. I've got glass somewhere up here. Oh, here's steel. Yeah, of course. I've managed to run my bus through the steel. Wow, that's suboptimal. Where can I fit it? Down next to the plastic. Yeah. So I think I will just... Oh, not the plastic, this stuff. I'm going to run out of belt. Jump. Oh, this is going to be a pain, isn't it? Yes. Out of belt. I'm sure more exists somewhere. Alright. So, do we have... Yes, we have construction. Do we have belt? Wow, we still have heaps of belt. Okay, that's fine. I need to tell the game to give me, like, obviously a lot more. So, I want at least at all times 700 belt. Ugh. And drop here. Like, I think we're going to be able to get pretty far along in these 2 hours to producing the stuff that I want. Do we need some of this and some of this? There's quite a lot of parts up here. It's a little ridiculous. We've managed to stockpile just insane amounts of stuff. And mostly it's rocket parts, which I just don't need that much. I'm hoping we're not importing more. We'll slowly burn through these. It's just going to take time. I've got to return pickup out there. Come on, game. Give me, come on, guys. Give me my requests. I'm right here. You don't even have to travel far. Actually, how much logistics? Oh, 50 logistics. Okay, so here's the thing we're going to do. I should always be requesting logistics robots. Are they going to get requested now? Yes, they are. Okay. So don't worry about that complex logic. That's just a whole thing which I stole off the internet for teaching, getting the base to deliver stuff up and keeping a threshold. What I want to know is where is all of the belt? Like, game. Okay, you're going to deliver it one at a time. Maybe if I watch really closely, I'll see which box they go to. No. Oh, from down here somewhere. From here? Oh, yes, here we go. It must be here. Right, that's a start. That'll do for now. And off we fly through the space and time. So yeah, I eventually will have a grid devoted to each liquid type. Cool it, ship it in a container, and just add trains and add trains and add trains and add capacity until you have what you want. It's going to be awesome. Okay, data cards. We definitely will want you down here, and we will want you, Mr. Steele, and then both of you we will want to feed onto the bus over here. No. So how are we going to want to do this the best way? How far can we stretch this? Not quite. Maybe quite far enough. If we... No, not far enough. We can... Okay, we'll do it like this. Out, in, out. There we go. Right, that'll be that. Hook the steel up, and those are basically done except for the fluid lines for lubricant. Steel. Yeah, this feels bad, doesn't it? To do the game dirty like this and to cross. Always do that. Jiggle my jiggler. No. Oh, shivers. No, where are you going? Okay, there it is. Alright, phew. Okay, we stopped that steel from contaminating the entire line. But... Have we got rid of it? Yes, we have. Fixed that one up. Where are we trying to go? And okay, wow. Right, I think we unbroke everything there. Which way is that belt even going? Yeah, it's going that way. Alright, good. So that's all looking fine. Ish. For given value of fine. And that'll all merge in over here. It's already getting ready to. And everything will be relatively happy. We actually still need to output, so this will have to be the materials testing data. tensile strength data, I mean. Like that. Now what we need is the fluids. So, lubricant. Oh, of course. Like, that would be way too easy, wouldn't it? If it was... I suppose we could always go like... There we go. Now can we do that? Where do we even want to house the materials testing data? I think I'll just have to run over and have a look. I mean the fluid data. That makes no sense. Lubricant, you know what I'm talking about. So lubricant's going to have to come down. I sort of want to keep it in the vicinity of our current fluids bus because that seems sensible. Will it work for us though? I'm not sure. Maybe if we did it on the other side, would it fit in nicely over here? I could see it coming down this part here. Yeah, down here maybe. This one hits this. Oh, actually we have a lubricant output right here. I'm gonna try it. Yeah, this is the part I wish it was a bit smarter about. That it would know you were jumping something and then go back, fill the pipes required. Can we make it all the way down safely? Do we need to move over one? So far I've got my hopes. Well. If I let myself catch up, I can tell when the next one needs to make a different jump. Yep, this is doing alright. Oh, yes, now we need to go around. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, that'll be just fine. Alright. Fluids. Yeah. Oh, they're already halfway over. Oh, we're already almost basically there. And... smashed. Oh yeah, there's some pressure behind it. Good. Just checking those fluid volumes. And everything's working on this one. Okay, we need to copy everything. No. We need to copy all dim things like this. Oh, that's a good point. The pipe's not there. Yeah, we need to do something different here. So that fits in. Likewise like that. So we're going to slowly start producing some really dirty liquid as well. And we've got to push that all the way back up the bus. So that goes like that. This part up here I want to copy separately so that it doesn't cause issues with copying power poles over. It looks like it's working. That seems to be fine. This will feed back in. What are you waiting for? Oh, really? Do we have to... Oh, we just can't go that far? Oh, it's one too shy. Alright, fair enough. In fact, I might exactly duplicate it just because I suspect that will make life a little easier. And in theory, if I just copy all of this, do you think I can just copy and paste it down there? Okay, game, come on. Okay, autosave. That was a poor time to be autosaving. Let's try from further up. We want all of them lot. The whole thing. And yes, I think it will actually do the right thing. And let's get that again. Alright, I suspect that that's heading in the right direction. And won't know for sure just yet. It's actually, it's a little tight. I think the gap is going to be okay for beacons because I'll be able to put in some stuff, but that might be a problem for the train world build. That goes all like that. Happy, happy. That stuff isn't... I actually didn't capture that. That's kind of a shame. Oh, except it did here. That's peculiar, and I don't know why that is. I'm not going to worry about it too much. That stuff will all flow through just fine. That'll feed that just fine. That is looking pretty happy. Alright, so we do actually have to get rid of this vile byproduct. The contaminated liquid. Changing plans, coming back, keep bugging you. Oh, good, I like that. So, contaminated liquids. Pretty sure I don't produce it anywhere except for over here. So yeah, like none of it comes in, so I'm gonna have to create a bus for it. Would here make sense? I'm looking for gaps, I'm just visually scanning. It's not the easiest one to fit. I might do the same as I did with the green stuff, with lubricant. I just pipe it over. In fact, could I just run it alongside? Kind of could if I'm careful. Like that. And then just run it up. Alright, so the third one's running. What are we waiting for? Just... Oh, lubricant? Hang on. Why would you not get lubricant? What? Oh. Yep, so we got to rotate some of these. So that's that one rotated correctly, correct, wrong, correct. Okay, cool. Oh wow, no, okay, brilliant, they're all working. Nice. The other pipe is a good guide, so... Now this will produce very low amounts, I'm really certain. It's just not a high volume liquid that you tend to get. I've had the other system for cleaning the contaminated sludge, whatever, contaminated liquid for ages, and it has, even though it has containers to back it, to top itself up, it never gets close to that. Oh, that's right, got to be a bit careful here. Can't mix these liquids. Do we just want to make it one off? Yeah, that works. And then when we get up further, we will look at crossing over, but I might just run it all the way up for now. Oh, okay. Jump. Fly, my minions. Give me pipes. Where are you? Pipes, pipes, pipes. I need those undergrounds. What are we looking at on the surface now? What have we got in here? We got 100? Yeah, and do we have underground pipes? Oh wow, no, we need at least at all times, like, yeah, 200 I'd say. And at least, wow, that's ridiculous. We need at least 300 of them. Okay, has that changed the orders? No, there must be more up there, otherwise they wouldn't appear on this list. So we will just send this lot though. Don't mind a bit of waste. So, undergrounds, yeah, it's giving me 12. There are more out there. Now I attempt to visually scan for them before my minions bring them to me. There's all kinds of things in these boxes. Yeah. I'll take some of those, see if that helps. Oh, here comes the robots and bits and bobs. Alright, cool. Now, what does it know, or what does it think I want for space pipes? Whoa! Okay, right, it's trying to throw some out of my inventory. I'm sure I'll get through to them. I'll get through using them before too long. So, here we go. Contaminated, whatever that is, upwards to infinity. Infinity's getting pretty close. Let us do the crossover now. Yes. Boop boop. And like that even. Just do a big pipe across, yoink. Isn't that pretty? Look, multicolored little pipes of fun. We'll stagger them now, just for the attractiveness value. Whoop. Can't do that anymore. Oh, it's nuts. Now I've hit an immovable problem. How about we do that? That looks weird and silly, but it'll work. How much further do we have to go? Oh, so much further. No! No, not that far. Okay, a bit more. Oh, look at this. This is so bad practice. It feels naughty. Oh no, here we go. Cool. Feels very bad to do things this way. But right now, I just want the signs done, and that'll unlock the text that we need to make everything easier to run. There's no point doing anything before that, I believe. I haven't played through this mod far enough to know for 100% for sure. And outwards goes the flow. Now, in theory, this is how it works. You take the... What am I even doing? What does this thing do? Oh yeah, this takes contaminated cosmic water and it spits out... what does it spit out? Contaminated scrap, cosmic water, and contaminated biosludge. Now this thing then takes the contaminated scrap and the cosmic water and spits out scrap, uranium, scrap decontamination, sludge and water. So there's kind of a loop, and then some of that stuff ends up being pumped into these containers over here, which are slowly, very, very slowly filling up contaminated biosludge. And I believe those are useful for products later on. Actually, I've just realized that because I do actually have a uranium dumping ground. Why would that not pick up from here? Oh, I guess it's not much. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Okay, phew. Yeah, the scrap waste pipeline right now. So what I have actually is, you may not have seen it, here's a rocket, and all it does is send scrap back to the planet where it reprocesses. So this produces so much scrap, and so will, in fact, all of the stuff down here. That, in fact, why am I sending all... Oh, because it's contaminated. So I could actually send normal scrap up here. I might dovetail some off. We fill this rocket up and we send it back to the planet because it's just too intense to... in fact, I might do that right now. It's just too intense to handle... for the systems up here to handle just the amount of scrap that we're dealing with. So it's... Oh, look at that. It's going to work out beautifully. So it's best that we try and get rid of the scrap ourselves. Yeah, that'll do. It's a bit dirty. It's very dirty. But that's fine. There's so much scrap to be produced, or is produced in these systems that our own native scrap handling just can't do it. Just can't keep up. And I don't really want to expand a bunch of it when I can just send it back to the planet. To the right, so on the right, send out all the scrap. The contaminated scrap will go down the pipeline, and there's a secondary filter there if we absolutely need it. Hi, those are all working except for this guy, because he doesn't have a factory, so I better go build, or make sure the game builds us another one. Alright, let's have a look. Zooming, zooming, zooming. Whiz, whiz, whiz. Why haven't you made me more of the things that I want? Need more turrets? Really? Now, one of these has... Oh, there are turrets out there to move. Okay, cool. It's 146 in storage. Sure, that makes some kind of sense. So, while it's doing that, let's have a look. So, we need that to be done. That's basically done now. The last one... a bunch of stuff. Actually very similar stuff. Oh, it's actually going to do the same thing all over again. Spit out iridium, scrap, and contaminated water. Oh, that's kind of annoying. It's identical. And it's also made in a mechanical facility. Yeah. I don't know if I exactly need that many production boosters in there. Mechanical facility, where are you? Alright, 3, 4. How many am I requesting? Yeah, give me a 5. Are you going to make more? Yeah, I want at least 6. Come on. Yeah. Alright, so now we've just filled our inventory up with junk, and we have these guys. Alright, so I think 5 or 6, I can't remember how many exactly needed, but we'll get them made, and then we can expand the production line as required. I do think at full tilt we're going to overwhelm our scrap handling, but we can always dovetail off and launch a new rocket full of scrap. So that's all fine, fine, fine. Yeah, new thing is in, fill it full of mods, happy, happy. Chunks along. Alright, good. Let's just put that there. Get rid of that one. Does that cover enough? Yes, it does. So, I think I can copy this entire stack pretty much exactly as it is. And I'm going to redo this. I'm not even going to try and use the same bucket. Am I going to try and... No, am I? Just redo the whole thing? It wouldn't be crazy. So the difference is concrete versus steel. Everything else is identical. Oh, much quicker though. Oh, this is 10 seconds. This one is 10. These are really quick. That's good to know. Scrap, contaminated water, iridium. So, okay, I can, you know, it would not be crazy just to go give me all of this and just put it down here, like, just run it straight directly below like that. There you go. That's it. That's that second tier of science done, I think. Do that one. I think there'll be... Oh no, we got enough for them. Okay, cool. That's all done. Pipes and stuff will come in. We will feed in... This one needs iridium and concrete, so the bottom is... So the oh, let me think. So the top is the top is going to be iridium and materials, just like the other one. That's fine. And we have to extend our bus, of course, which is incredibly wasteful, but that's fine. Ah, just ruined it at the end. Now, are we out of the reach of normal madness? No, still in the construction zone. Good. So yes, we'll have iridium and other stuff come in this way, which I can just about copy and paste this entire thing. Does that work? Yes. Ah, auto save. Okay. So that's iridium coming in. Binga banga. That will go like this. The scrap will come out just fine. The iridium will go in. The materials testing I will need to bring in the same fashion. Which means like this. So yeah, if it sees stuff in the way, it doesn't want to build it. That's fine. We can help it. And I'm out. So that's all going to work just fine. That's going to work fine. I'm pretty confident this will be quick. The lubricants, I will need to do a special access pipe for them. Oh, there's plenty there. Good. That should... Is it top one lubricant? Yep. Yep, double check. And then is the bottom one... Yeah, everything's the same. That's really good. Yeah, no, that's all perfect. Wonderful. So this should be pretty straightforward. We will go here. Da-da. And then... Ah, look at that. It's almost like it was planned that way, right? I feel very pleased with ourselves. Yep, not quite built in. So that's all going to work. They're all going to populate. Material testings will come in. And then we just need the concrete and the blank data. Now, I am pretty sure I have both of these on the bus. No, I'm not sure after all. I know that there's concrete in there somewhere. Oh no, did we bring it in here? Oh, we did. What a clever clogs. Just planned ahead brilliantly, obviously. So... Oh, I need belt. Still got it? Still got it. So, somewhere out there is 1.2k of space belt. Man, this is such... It's so wasteful when you have such a big bus. Point-to-point trains is just better. I'm sort of... Well, I mean, I'm sort of regretting it, but I couldn't build with trains to start with anyway, so I shouldn't be too bitter. No, look at all this. I mean, one thing I'll be able to do is once we get the science ticking over is go and produce just a ton of facility spread out. Alright. Alright, it's funny, I haven't needed any red or green circuitry or anything like that. Put them on the bus. I think a little tiny part of the factory needs them, nothing else. So you, my friend... oh, actually, let's not do this badly. Let's copy and paste cleverly. Except you are going to be like that. So you are... what was the other thing? Data cards. Oh, all the way from the other side of the bus, of course. I'm actually noticing that this particular, these particular material sciences are a massive sink for data cards. Because, they might get spat out again, I guess, at the other end once we turn them into insight and stuff, but for now we are soaking a lot. Material testing is what we need, and there we go. The iridium's loaded, here comes all the concrete and the data cards. Let me just get rid of as much of this stuff as I can. out of my inventory. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Seems happy. The scrap's going to go out. Iridium will go out. There you go, gets picked up. Why are you not working? Oh, we got to set the... Right, we're on this one now. Alright, look at that stuff go. That's beautiful. Alright, cool. We do need to do something with all the scrap. So... can we do it like that? Yeah, sure. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? And it gets dovetailed out. Does it? Yeah, I suspect we're going to need another scrap rocket, to be frank. There's a little bit of room. I could probably put one in sort of here-ish. Kind of tragic, really. I have to ship so much scrap around. Now, what are we looking at here? We need to expand all of this. Look at it all. So much. Alright, let's make that nice and neat. Can we even build all of this? Yes, if we were to put this down here. Alright. Wow, that should keep them busy for a while. And what are we looking like on the ground? Do we have more... Actually, do we even... Actually, why do we even have concrete coming up this way? Do I have a request for concrete? No, there shouldn't need to be. We ship concrete in on the bus, so it's just not required. Oh, interesting. We're actually kind of low on a bunch of this stuff. By the looks of it, some of the space stuff is maybe not being produced as much as we would like on the ground. But that's okay. So that is, I think, not too shabby a go of it. For the... Yeah, we're probably going to need a whole bunch more, especially of the slower producing sciences, but that's good. Yeah, those are all ticking along. So now what we need... Whew, now what we need is the cubes, which is one of everything inside a supercomputer, and it takes 10 seconds, and it requires some cold thermofluid. So we do have a lot of cold thermofluid kicking around, and it spits out warm thermofluid. So how many supercomputers do I actually have on back order? Oh, apparently I've got heaps, so that's good. And then we'll need another whole bunch to do the material insight. And we don't have any other recipes for that at the moment. And then we can take... So we can actually use our own... this is going to be interesting. We have significant data from... Do I want to drain this box? That's the question. I've got a huge box over here of significant data. And I could push... Like, just look at that. It's a massive box. I could push some significant data into a new factory. So we have energy simulation, biological simulation, material simulation, so I can make significant data that way. And I've got astronomical energy. I've got that one done already. So I've got the double there, which is more efficient to make than singular, but I don't have that for material. But significant data doesn't require anything fancy. I've already got significant data being made, unless it tells me that it isn't. No, it's significant data, so that will work fine. So all I need to do is get making these guys and then move them up to here and put in one of these to make my material science packs. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I don't think that's too crazy. Do I have some of... You know what? I actually am going to just go and give them a little hand. Do I really need that many of those? They're so big. I think not. I don't need any of that. How much of the stuff do I need? Somewhere between 200 and infinity makes sense. Now, we've got it, and we're looking for it, so we might as well fill up on it. Any more out there? Yes, there is. Go build this landfill. Eventually, we're just going to make just an absolutely massive... But the train grid will help with that. The space train grid. So, what do I need for space trains? I already know how to make... Oh, look, I can make all of these. Don't really care about them. I don't know why I'd need them. They're a bit cheaper. I think they're a little more UPS friendly, long junctions and pipes, but nah, stuff it. I've got space train tracks, but making them out of energy catalogs, but it produces 100 space rail. That's fair, because energy catalogs are expensive, but still, that's just, wow. It's quite a thing, right? Let's just paint out, fly around and paint out down here. I'll let them fill in all the gaps, but I want to get out most of the area that we're interested in. Most interested in, anyway. Yep. Alright, that's probably enough. So, what I want is these computers to be sort of here-ish. What I want you guys to make is these guys. And you're going to have to do that with 2 input threads like this. And one of them is going to have to jump, and the other one is going to do this, and it's going to be 1, 2. Do I want to move that over slightly? Maybe I do. That's kind of cuter, isn't it? And it's them. That works. Yeah, I think that does. And we have pipes going in, pipes going out in your standard fashion that we've come to know and love. And the nice thing is they should... Let me have a look. What do you just need? You just do that, and then you produce cubes. So it's not even a fancy anything. So something like that. I think that's really easy, and I've realized now that you need to do this little space after your splitter, or you just don't sometimes get an even draw. Oh, actually I need to do the other one going the other way. And this stuff up here is all the same, so I can copy that, make a nice set of it. And now I should be able to... no, what am I trying to do? Yes, I'm trying to do this. How many are we going to need? Not sure. But I know that works, so we'll just go with that for now. And through them... not quite through the middle. Do I want to hide stuff? I probably do want to hide the power system down here. In fact, I also think I want to move this up a little bit. Yep. Can we go with every second, something like that? Where would it be? It would be here. And the last one would be over here somewhere. We'll just pretend it's there. Alright, that all works. This again, I should probably Yeah, I'll put that in. I should probably template that. I need to fix the undergrounds. Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, that would have been disastrously, horribly wrong. So that all works. So now, pondering. Now it's time for the space bus to be... do I bring down... I think I do bring down liquids. I don't like taking them off slightly other parts of the factory. If I bring them down, they come down in a clean, what I would call a clean way. If I bring them up, things can get weird. Like if I was to try and tap into the existing lines, I'd much rather, you know, have a clean bus, so to speak. So we'll worry about that later. That's going to be the not so cold. We've already got that on the system. So that can just come straight down from up here. And likewise... Are they actually full? No, they're being drawn on. Good. No, of course not. I'll be somewhere all the way down there. And the other one will come down too. With my not so colder fluids. Yeah, we'll just take a tap off here. Don't mind tapping it on the bus, but if I tap it off the bus somewhere, it feels weird. Really? Okay, can I just move this power pole, please? Yes. I'll assume something like that. I'll wait for them to fill in, because if I build the pipes across now, they destroy the shadows. I wish that you could stop them doing that. Be nice if it respected the shadow build. So, now we've got to do some merging. And this might be tricky with this boy here. So let's move you. I'm sure that you'll be just as effective like somewhere there. And likewise you, which is in a silly place, will be just as effective somewhere there. And let's make things easy to see visually by doing that. Alright, cool. So we have this little pipo here is going to... Actually, let's give ourselves as much room as we can. Yes. No, wrong way. Alright. Look at that. Whammo, the first pile going. Okay, that's good. Second one. No, oh no. Yeah. Okay. That was a mistake. What did I do? What on earth did I do wrong there? Okay, cool. The belty thing didn't do its thing. Now I'm confusing myself. If this... this one should just jump across. There we go. Wow, that is just so much scrap. I cannot... No. Stupid. I blame COVID. Okay. Oh. Wow. Let's look at the scrap. Look at the scrap coming out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to see a scrap backlog, and we're going to have to build a scrap rocket soon. Alright, that's all going in, which is fine. Now I need to get the top two, which I think I will just route down the side of the system. Makes most sense, eh? So let us just presume this works. looks like it does. Just you have my scrap jump over. Yeah, I got there in the end. We managed it. I achieved the unimaginable. Yeah, that's going to come in here. And then likewise, this one, which is a little bit stupid, can't quite go far enough, is going to come this way and keep going, and that one's going to jump over, and it's all very dramatic. Voila. So other than piping in the correct liquids, we are now producing pretty much what we want, which is excellent news, and the bots have done their work. Good. Look at all the stuff that I'm just physically moving around the base, which I just do not need. I hate buses so much now, they really bug me. Actually, you know what? Is this repeated anywhere in a good way? No, not really. I should have just exactly copied the process above with 2 side-by-side pipes, and that would have saved me a small amount of headache, but yeah, never mind. What are you going to do? Get what you pay for around here, which is me. You don't pay nothing for it. Cool, that's one pile. Actually, can I just copy all of that? It would save me so much of a headache. Yeah, do that, please. Oh, they're thinking. Yeah, I see thinking going on. Just not speed boosted thinking. Cool, cool, cool. And bang. And in theory, someone will come along and build that. I'm pretty sure the pipe won't fill up by then. So we do need to give these a little bit of the old speedy boosty, which we're running out of. And I should check that the planet has some on order. I think in space we should always have... I thought I put some on this order. No, we don't want any of those anymore. We only want the fancy ones. The big boy fancy production bonuses. There. We always want 100 of them. Have we loaded in some? Oh, of course we have. Never mind. Okay. Now, why aren't you producing stuff? Why aren't you producing stuff? Oh, we've got to get the pipies through the middle-y bit. Forgot about that. Pipey through the middle-y bit. How naive of me. Likewise, I'll have to do the returns, which is where this is actually a bit of a pain. It's not too extreme. It was not quite as neat as if it was exactly a mirror of this one. I will admit that. Alright, that's working. Why aren't you working? Oh, you're not happy because you don't have a pipey middly thing. Or any kind of pipe. There you go. Now you can be happy like everyone else. And we should make sure that one of these exists over here for future copy and pasting needs. Yeah, look at that. It's beautiful. It's doing its thing. Now, I'm pretty sure the science pack actually requires both. Yeah, it requires all of them things. So at some point we're going to have to split and send a whole bunch of the insight all the way across the bus up to the science production area. And the rest of it's going to have to come down to produce the material insight, which is going to require some stuff. So let's just have a quick look or a quick ponder. I'm just going to check some things. So material insight will require some cold thermofluid, and it's going to produce some blank cards, and it's going to do that in 10 seconds. It's not too bad. Alright, so let's send it down. So some of it's going to... Are we just going to copy this? I think we're just going to copy this. I'm pretty sure that this... let me just double check. It doesn't require anything particularly weird, does it? No, just cold. Wow, okay. Like, that's like the least exciting production chain I've seen in a long time. And we'll do that as well. And we will put it like... I want to make it relatively close for potential beaconing. But it'll have to be there because we've got to fit the belt in as well. It's just going to come along all the way to there. Get rid of that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. This is remarkably easy. I like this for a change. I've had some really annoying process chains, and this one is not one of them at present. Why are you currently complaining, game? No, it's not power. You're just looking for the liquids. I'm going to break my little law here, and I'm not going to run that massive pipe all over again, just because the undergrounds is getting a bit ridiculous. And it's doing my head in running them across the belt. So we will just go like this. And that's them. And then likewise over here. We'll just do that. Forgive me, I know this, it feels like a little bit of a sin, doesn't it? But, yeah. Sometimes it's more important to get things done. Oh, of course. This is a silly thing of me. Yeah. Stop doing that, minions. We should do something a bit smarter with our outputs than just that. So one of the big questions is, where are we going to send... Come on. Where are we going to send all of our return data? I'm pretty sure somewhere up here is... here it is. No, that's the inputs. Yes, there is a return leg for some blank data cards. And you know what? We're just going to jam... Can I jam? No, I can't quite. No, you can maybe jam everything on this one. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. If I want to, I can. There's no one can stop me. And the best part is I can fly and do it at the same time. And just hack my way back into the system. Look at that. Bam. Bam. And I think I got it exactly right. I did. Nice. And actually I've got this whole buffer now, so the blank data cards actually all end up eventually in this box. And this box has a rule that... actually, how does this even work? What does this even do? So data cards... I actually don't even know. Oh yeah, we load all the data cards we can in. So this, believe it or not, this comes... no, we load all the ones we can. What even happens? How does this work? I don't know. Oh wow, look at this. Contaminated scrap. Oh, that's a backlog. That's a huge backlog. Oh, okay. Please, make go faster. Okay, wow, we can help a little bit just by doing this. Okay, that's horrendously... No, that's... What is it waiting for? Oh, it's trying to... okay, it's trying to output fast and it can't. Okay, we need to copy that. Yeah, sorry, that is a bit weird, but we're just gonna have to do that. Is that better? Has it made things happier? I tell you what will also help a teeny bit is just buffering, de-whatevering. Oh god, I actually already do that here anyway. Oh well, never mind. Such is life. Now where do all those data cards go? I should know this. The return ones go this way, then they go up here. Following, we're following, we're following. Then they go in here. Oh, then they go... Oh, then they come back into the pipeline. And only if this box is less than a certain number... Like, actually, what the heck? No, there's some control. I thought I had some logic on here. There's... No, there is. Yeah, here we go. So these guys, these arms only work if there's less than 1,000 in storage. So as they start filling up from the returns, production of them stops. Oh, look at that contaminated scrap. We're not going to be able to keep up with that, I don't think. That's horrendous. That's so much. Yeah, look, it's actually backlogged. That's just straight scrap, isn't it? Do I want to just jump it? Does anything down here make... No, just make scrap. Make scrap. Yeah, okay, I think we have to be smarter about this. We have to cut this one loose. And this one has to jump, and then I mean it can probably just do that. It's not going to get in the way, and eventually it'll probably load up that rocket. Yeah, I don't think that's causing any pass-through problems, right? That seems okay to me. Yeah, stuff's flying. Okay, that seems okay. Good. So, where was I? Fluids, that's happy. These need to data cards out, which I got most of the way there. Oh goodness. Okay, so what do we want this lot to be? Copy and pasted. At least copy and paste me this pile. Oh gosh, no. Yeah, that'll do. So, the data... Just rebuild this somewhat. So, have a think. Time to address the trash. Is that splitter putting items into the underground? Oh god. Oh, where did you say that? Shivers. These are happy, these are happy, those are happy. Happiness abounds. All happy. Lots of happy rocket filling going on there. Now I'm worried. What have I missed? That one's okay. Oh, the single loading actually is a bit stupid. That's a bottleneck. I should be able to actually kind of made that a bit terrible. If I did like this, then this one we can do that. Ta-da! It's actually also side loading itself, which is weird and dumb. Follow the card return. Okay, cool. I will check that. That is a good question. Card return. So card return is going jumping, jumps clean, jumps clean. Ooh, jumps clean, jumps clean, and jumps, and that's clean. Good, good and good. And then side loads onto this one, which should be plenty enough throughput to go this way, where it card return comes up, jumps here, fine, jumps, Then it comes down into, see, there's a pipe there so it doesn't feed itself, which is good. And then some gets splits off for use over there, but the rest goes into this buffering box where it gets then picked up and sent out. So I think that's fine. But I will have to also check down here. In our yellow area, color themed areas, max awesome. So this one I want to make a, can I make it some weird alternating thing like this? I can do whatever I want. And if that one's like that, then I'm trying to remember which way around this one should be. So that one needs, this one needs to be the middle, and this one, oh yeah, then it comes there to there, say. Ooh. There, okay. Yep, yep. Alright, so these could easily be the science things we want, which are getting stretches. Yep, that gives me happy feelings. And then we can get the data return. Blank data card. Alright, that looks like it works. Left belt. Mm-hmm.
We're having bolognese for dinner, but Dom's going to have nachos. I'll bring you some, hey?
Sounds good.
Okay.
On the return, it hits the main bus. Alright, I'm looking, fellas, and I can't spot it. By the left turn, going into the actual machines. Oh, by the left turn. Okay, that must be up here. Man, I'm glad you guys are spotting these things, because if I missed this, it would be really painful. So it goes up, it goes up, it goes up. See, this isn't the main bus here. This is the output for blank cards. So that's what it's meant to do here. Bonk. Come in. Oh. Oh. That's weird. Why was it doing that? I wonder what I was trying to do. Is that what you were... Yes, I think that's what you guys caught, right? Unless you meant something else. Up here it all looks fine. I would like to, I think that's right. If I got it right, just let me know and I'll reconnect up the data return. Down, 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 down. As it stands, this is now all working, and the yellow stuff is coming out, and the yellow stuff needs to also just zoom across the belt. Except I'm going to break it so that I don't do something stupid with it by accident. Oh no, that'd be stupid. Is it though? I think it is. I'm going to obey the belt rules. That's it. Awesome. Thank you very much, chaps. That was very handy. Look at this beautiful belt. I mean, one thing is belts are pretty though, right? You know, belt buses are attractive to look at, and that matters. Where do I want to actually drag this thing across to? So the yellow outbounds will have to come. In fact, if I was smart, I'd combine them, because I doubt that I'm ever going to see, like, you know, yeah, you see what I mean, right? Just pull this down here. Bam. Look at that. It actually looks pretty hot, if you ask me. And we're going to chuck that straight into some science nerd thing, and make our material science, which needs to come up. I will choose the return rate. Oh, I need some belt. Yeah, we'll just run it up next to those pipes. The rest of the factory is busy. Got no idea what it's doing. The last trash junction you set up, you can stop the side loading using a fish filter to force it all onto the belt. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh, you'd have to find, like, the last trash junction I set up. Oh, I see, you know, where I did that weird workaround. Yeah, I probably could. I think that's what you mean. But unless it's completely broken, I'm not going to worry about it right now. I can feel the impending need to refactor the entire base. That makes me very reluctant to spend more than the minimum time required on any piece. In fact, that process is going to be so big, I'm not even sure, like, how I will do that easily. Oh, some belt. Really, is that all? Oh wow, we're at -4 belt. Okay, that's not a thing I knew was possible. Holy heck, are we not producing any? Here's some space belt production. Wow. Okay. Alright, got a small amount. Wow, that's really slow. I thought I'd be able to keep up with more trash production issues than that. Not trash production, belt production, but it looks like we're kind of struggling. Am I ever going to need to use... So I'm looking at the things we require for future products. I've got to make biomass, and I've got to make biosludge. Biomass, plasma. These aren't things which require half the things I've moved down the bus. Where's the biomass? Oh, here we go. Different kinds of biocultures. Ooh. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Fish growth, wood growth. But what I mostly need is biomass, which is made out of biocultures, and nutrient gel. Nutrient gel, which is made out of a whole bunch of things. Not difficult. Also, that's not difficult either. Biosludge from wood, don't need. Biocultures. Biocultures can be made from nutrient vats. Wow, okay, that's the whole thing. But none of these things require half the stuff I'm moving down the bus, which is just a little embarrassing. So, I'm gonna get myself some belt back. Oh, I now accidentally side-loaded there too. Alright. That's helpful. Oh, no, no, no. What is this? Hang on. Why am I... I'm confused. Why am I doing that? Oh, no, no, no. That's fine. There's just some weird... Oh. Am I... No, there's no weird side loading going on there. It's just weirdly backed up, right? Yeah, I think it's just weirdly backed up. In a weird way, I've done something strange. Oh, no more's going to come through, so that's fine. So this is definitely the science corner. Whoop. Ah, of course it's the... Yeah, one more. Let's go up that side. I think we've got enough to pull off this build before I have to go do a whole bunch of getting more resources. No, look at that. That's perfect. 90? Can we make it? I believe in us. Yes. Alright, so what are we going to need for the material for this new science? Those two things we're bringing up: significant data and cool stuff and iridium. Yeah, that's all fine. So that's beryllium there. Let's put this guy here. I kind of want to... Do we need that? I'm sure there's something that needs it. That's fine. Alright, we'll pop that there. I want to put you here. No, not there. I want to put you here, but I'll make sure this works first. So we're going to come down. That works. Yeah, brilliant. Alright, so we'll take that significant data. Thank you very much. It's going to be gorgeous. We're going to love it over here in our beautiful little factory. And you're going to make material science for us. We'll need to bring in some beryllium, which is... it's not quite in the right place, is it? No, did I say beryllium? Maybe I meant iridium. I think we can bring that over easy enough. What do you want? Iridium. Yeah, okay, cool. Iridium. We'll bring you over. In fact, I might just do this, which is... Oh, gonna need some belt. Where are we going to steal belt from this time? We're just going to eat all of this belt. I'm just kicking myself because there's just so much useless production that's gone into this whole belt bus. I should have probably planned ahead, right? That would have been smart, and I don't know exactly what I didn't need. I've got cyanide on the bus, and I just don't need it anywhere, as far as I can tell. Let alone the cable. The cable was helpful. I think I can confess that. Yes. Game. Where? Oh, there we go. Up here. Oh, that's weird. Why have we got no more material testing? Oh, because these are not being... Actually, is the map... Is it coherent? The logistics network? Yeah, the logistics network works. It just... there's not enough logistics bots for the work we're doing, so let's just double up this part. Yeah, and then we'll be able to get some more supplies in. Alright, fine. Alright. No, we're seeing some more belt arrive now. We just need to do the coolant cycle stuff. That's that one. And for the cold stuff, the hot stuff, sorry, or the cold stuff, yeah, the cold stuff coming out. I don't even think we'll do that. And pretty soon I'll have to go, but I want to see this completed first. And then we will... what do we need next? What does it even... Oh, it does bad data. That's okay, we can do exactly the same as is done here. Broken data come out here and go this way. And good science go in box. And you should be that science. Alright, that works. That's gonna do it. It's gonna be amazing. Inventory full? Don't care about the inventory being full. Computer game. Wham. Look at that. Just zooming out there. Who would like... No, someone would like these. I know you would. And, no, oh, not like that. And and maybe some more of these come out, and some of them can go in there, and the rest we can just leave for now. Alright, things are moving. Science is moving. That stuff's moving. Wow, it's actually going. It's actually working. Except here where it's not working. It's moving. We're going to do it. It's going to work. It's going to happen. We're going to have material science, and I don't even know what I'm going to do with it. I assume what we're going to do with it is cool. You might as well have these now. And why not have some iridium while you're at it, and all the rest of this stuff just go out of my inventory. I'm sure there's something somewhere to pick you back up. Delete some of this junk. Here it comes. Oh, why isn't this working? Oh, I haven't done the last mile. Almost loaded. Okay, yeah, it's got everything it needs. Here it comes. Oh, I'm so excited. It's finally going to work after all this time. Munch, 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 munch. My only downside, or the only thing I worry about, is the significant data production here is it's going to be a big drain. No, it won't get out of balance. These will continue to work to supply these. That's fine. They're just not going to be supplying these with these. That's just going to stay kind of slightly backlogged because I've got so much of the other science. And science is now flowing. Look at it. It's just ticking along. Beautiful. What can we even do with this stuff now? I'm so excited. What is our research project going to be? New jetpack equipment. Biomechanical simulations. Oh, that's so that we can do more advanced science. Oh, thruster suit 2. I don't know what it's for. And hang on a sec. That's the first one I want. Cargo robots, robot cargo size. Bam. So you know what? That's going to happen. I'm going to help. I'm going to carry some science over ourselves to the robots, and we're going to enjoy that benefit immediately. It's quite a lot of things for us to research now. So that is fantastic news, and I think on that note, it's probably about time. There we go. Oh, look, we're actually researching things again. It's amazing. On that note, it's probably time that I call it quits, because it's been a while and I am tired. So I will catch you all again, hopefully soon. My plan is to tidy up some of this belt and what have you, and just get things moving better and to make sure everything's working on the surface. And then it's probably time to consider all the ways we need to go up the tech tree and choose the next one. If you have strong opinions on that, let me know. I'm looking forward to it. So until next time, I've been Tiny Pirate. Thanks for watching. Good night.